Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Coffee Company. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We've got a new week. It is the 4th of July. It's a very lovely day out there. And we're just here to chill out. Hope everyone is well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? It's been a very chill weekend, which is very helpful. Very, very helpful. But yeah, back to it. Back to it. We've got some interesting plans in the ether. And we're going to get through it. And we're going to have some fun. We're going to welcome my lovely friend Miss Kimber to the chat. Good afternoon, Kimber. Good afternoon, good afternoon. She's saying good afternoon, everyone else, of course, as well. And she's saying she's digging the hat. It's the 4th of July, so we've got to have something American thing. But then you say, why didn't you do anything for Canada Day? So no one told me it was Canada Day. I would have done something for Canada Day. I love Canada. But I remembered it's the 4th of July today. So I've got my hat, which I wore in Disney, which I should wear more often because I love this hat. Mr. Juan Daniel Marinon is in here saying, come on you Spurs. Big up, Juan. Nice to see you. I've never seen you in the chat before, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. Catman Jess is in the house, so he's here. Big up, Ben. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. It was lovely, Catman Jess. Hopefully you had one as well. Big up, Catman. Big up, Catman. Kimber is also saying, come on you Spurs. And Catman is saying good luck to Welshie to that. Absolutely, Welshie is starting her new job, so we are already missing Welshie, as Kimber says. And yeah, we might see her today when she's on a bit of a tea break, but we're looking forward to seeing her again. Welshie's always here with us in spirit. So, big up, one, big up. Mr. Chris Agambar is here. Big up, Chris. Lovely to see you as always, sir. Hopefully you're having a great day. Yes, best wishes to Welshie. Thoughts are with her. Absolutely. We miss her already. So, how is everyone doing today? I'm having a good day so far. It's very quiet. It's Monday. It's always quiet on a Monday. Very warm. It's really nice and warm today. Really, I should have made some cold brew or bought some ice from the supermarket. Nah, couldn't be asked. Let's not be able to do a barbecue on Friday, so we might need to reschedule. Maybe do the Paul Stewart crisp off or so. Maybe. We could do the thing I had an idea with Kimber, that we could do the Paul Stewart ramen challenge and we just get all the instant ramen. Or we will be doing a challenge next Monday. Next Monday. Been busy at work, I've got a breather at the moment. Great stuff, Kimber. Next Monday, something to be looking forward. My friend Hope from New Breed Bottle Shop, my favourite beer shop ever, is going to be coming down here next Monday, and we're going to be doing a oat milk off. We're going to get all the different varieties of oat milk. I'm all for doing a ramen off. Everyone loves a ramen off. We're going to get all the different brands of oat milk and we're going to try them all. Glebe, Oatly, Khalifa, Minor Figures. I need to see if I can get Lilk. If I can't get Lilk from next door, I will have to buy it online as well. Check your WhatsApp just in case you get a surge of numbers. Okay, I will, sir. Let's get rid of the webcam then. Give me a sec. Actually, I will make my coffee, then we will check the WhatsApp. I need to talk to my internet guy again, Bob. I need to talk to my internet guy. He didn't answer my text message. I'm going to make our coffee firstly, because it's time for a coffee. And coffee is always good. Coffee is always good. So, let's have one. Ooh, what are we going to go for? Thinking of flatty. Thinking of flatty. Big up, Bob. Big up, Bob. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Need to make sure. Whoops, night bar. Make sure we do that. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, nice. It is a really lovely day out there today. Which I will be spending the evening a bit, probably with a nice IPA, because my parents are at a charity event tonight. So I will be finding something to do. So I will probably be having a nice cold one. Ian Ferguson's in the house, big up Ian. Big up Ian. Morning, afternoon, happy birthday America, absolutely. Matty. So let's get rid of the webcam. Oh no, wrong one. There we go. Great stuff, Bob. Janky stream is back. Janky stream, here we go. Right. What's your plan for today, Ian? I bet some barbecues are being had today. Some barbecues and some cold Steve Weisers. What do you think of Eriksen to Man United? It's a silly transfer. It's a good move for Eriksen, mind you. It's a very good move for him. But it's 300 grand a week. 300 grand a week. It's too much money for Eriksen at his age, with his issues. But I wish him all the best. Except when he plays against Tottenham, of course. But that's not a move that really... That 300 grand a week. I know we're not accountants and all. We're not accountants at all. But that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for Eriksen. For a man that still can't take a corner. So, what does everyone else think? I am very much glad we're not getting him. I want someone that's younger, more aggressive, fitter, that can fit in the system. And we don't even play with a number 10. So we need someone who plays more of an 8 role. I've always said, I'm probably starting to sound like Mr. Stewart, not Paul Stewart, Mr. Will Stewart. I want Weston McKennie at Tottenham. Weston McKennie is exactly what we need if we're going to play either a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2. Weston McKennie is the guy you need. He adds creativity, he's aggressive, he's box to box, he's good at progressive passes. That's the guy we need. Oh, what's that? That's my opinion. Who do you think we should sign for that box to box role? For me, Eriksen was never the player we needed. I know we're not a football channel, but it's always good to talk about football, especially on a sunny day like this. Right, let's try it. Marvellous. Marvellous. Let's have a look at the old Twitter to see how that has progressed. Apparently Frankie de Jong has been spotted at United's training ground, according to Man United news. I don't believe that at all. That was... Do you guys feel slightly miffed that Eriksen isn't staying at Brentford? I feel, even though a lot of the people I had a chat with on Saturday night on Bob's show said he doesn't actually owe Brentford anything, I think he owes them a hell of a lot. I would like it if he was staying at Brentford. I know he's not going to... Brentford are never going to do anything. At least not for a few years. He owed them something for giving them a chance. They were paying him stupid money. With all that risk that was attached to him signing, they gave him a chance and he's leaving them immediately. He'll still be a cult hero at Brentford. Don't get me wrong, he'll still be a cult hero there. But I feel like he should have given them a season. Like a full season. See what he could do, see how he could elevate Brentford. And then maybe making a move to a big club. I know he's probably got one big move left in him, but it doesn't sit right with me. Eriksen won't be or do anything special at Man United. I agree, but they've got three. They've got Fernandes. They've got currently still. They've got Ronaldo. They've got Van der Beek. How many attacking midfielders do they need, realistically? How many attacking midfielders do they need? They've got too many. They've got 3, because Van der Beek is starting next year. What if they sign Frankie de Jong as well? How many creative midfielders do they need? Because Frankie de Jong is a centre midfielder that will be progressing the ball. How many midfielders do they... How many central midfielders they need? Really, what they actually needed was Basuma. Might have a cookout later, mostly doing laundry and watching Independence Day and The Patriot. Great stuff. Ericsson isn't a loyal guy. He did owe Brentford for giving him a chance when no one else did. I agree. Absolutely, I agree. Until he leaves, Kimber, they have still got Ronaldo. Until he leaves. Happy for Ericsson, but I'm with Ben. Weston McKennie would be great at Spurs. Hope Christian does well, and hopefully he comes down with a cold when he plays us. I feel like Brentford have been burned. I mean, Thomas Frank did a lot to get him to Brentford, just to show him like I believe I know you can do a job for me. Of course, Erik ten Hag is going to be brilliant for Ericsson because Eric's Ajax connection and yada yada yada. But what has changed since he didn't offer him a contract last year at Ajax when Erik ten Hag was still the coach of Ajax? What has changed? If Ten Hag didn't want him then, why does he want him now? None of it makes sense to me. Just drop the volume a tiny bit. I don't understand it. I really do not understand it. But where's Ronaldo going to go? Where is Cristiano Ronaldo going to go? Whereas he wants to play in the Champions League. Spurs Plus. Big up Spurs Plus. Big up, big up. How do you see Brentford doing in the window? I feel this could be second. I think they're getting relegated. Ericsson sort of kept them up. He gave them a real player. He gave them he gave them glue. Unless they sign someone of that ilk to carry their team, to be sort of the leadership person of the team and to glue the team together, I have seen Brentford going down this year, and that's really sad because Brentford is a real lovely football club. They are a proper football club. Brentford and Fulham are both getting relegated, which is a real shame because the more London teams the better, because it makes it easier for me to do away days. If not that I do away days as often as I should. I should do more. But for me, the two of the teams that are getting relegated this year are Brentford and Fulham. I've sought early retirement. Is that right? Basically. I don't understand why United are buying attacking players when they need defenders. They needed Basuma. Just to start with, they need a heap ton of defensive midfielders. So don't be surprised if you see United spend more money on a defensive midfielder, but I don't see any in the market at the moment, not really good ones. Maybe they could go for someone like Wilfred Ndidi, who would be a proper player for United. Hopefully they don't get Ndidi, because I don't want Ndidi at United. He's a quality player. But I don't... They bought another... It's just idiots running a football club. Who do you think is going to get relegated this year? I think Fulham, Brentford, and I'll have to look at the rest of the league. Maybe Forest. I don't know the Forest team. That's it. I'm gonna go Brentford, Fulham, and Leeds to go down. Brentford, Fulham, and Leeds. With Leeds losing their two best players in Rafinha and Calvin Phillips, they're going down, in my opinion. But they're not replacing those players that kept them up. And they almost went down last year. So, and they've got someone I don't think is a decent manager. I don't rate Jesse Marsch as a manager, personally. Bournemouth, okay. Bournemouth is a good shout. It's a good shout. Southampton, Bournemouth, Leeds. Interesting, Graham. Big up, Graham. Good afternoon, sir. Leeds are signing players though, but they're not improvements. They had two class players in their team in Calvin Phillips and Rafinha. Maybe with a different manager they will be fitter for longer. Because that was part of the reason why they were so far down there. They were just not fit. Because they were overworked by Mr. Bielsa. I don't see Brentford staying up. That loss of Ericsson will be crushing. And they were on a nosedive before he joined. I think Everton managed to get back into mid-table, but just barely. Yeah, I agree. They have to invest properly, especially after we've given them £60 million for Richarlison. They've got money to spend on some good players. As much as I'd love to see Everton go down just to piss off Frank Lampard, that'd be really funny. But I think if they were anywhere near going down, they would sack him off immediately. Just like they sacked off... Big up, Anthony. Big up, sir. Lovely to see you as always. Hopefully you're well. Welshie, not forgotten. Absolutely not forgotten. Imagine these Brentford Fulham fans finally getting to see that derby in the Prem. Happy for them, yeah. Brentford Fulham isn't a derby though. Not in my opinion. That's not a derby. It's West London, but it's not a derby. Fulham's derby is with Chelsea. Brentford's derby is more Crystal Palace or Queen's Park Rangers. Or Chelsea. Could consider it a derby. It's going to be a big game, that's for certain. Good to see Fulham back in the Premier League. I love Fulham Stadium. That's a great stadium. Not that like it's the same. I think they've ruined it personally, but they had to make it bigger. They can't change the actual cottage though, which is a good thing. Do you think Joe Gellert? Well, I don't know, to be honest. Yep, Phillips went to Man City. So decent 44 million for Calvin Phillips. That's a good buy. That's not crazy money for Calvin Phillips. He's a good footballer. I really rate Calvin Phillips. He's box to box. He's got a great pass on him. He can shoot. He can defend. He can play centre back if you have to. He's a good player. He's a really decent player. I would have had him at Tottenham, but now we've got a million central midfielders. A crazy one is Jesse Lingard at the moment. Like, a lot of people are sticking their noses up at a Jesse Lingard because he's played poorly at Man United, or didn't even get a chance of Man United after having a brilliant season at West Ham the year before. I think Lingard is a player that can't be stuck here. I think he's a good player, Lingard. And if you told me you can either have Jesse Lingard or Harry Winks, I would swap Jesse Lingard for Harry Winks every day of the week. I think Jesse Lingard is a decent footballer, and I think he's a really good rotational player. I think he would do well at Tottenham. Either when Sonny is not playing, because Sonny has to be rotated this year in cup games and was dynamite. He absolutely was. He was amazing. He sort of linked that team together really well. Off that left side or that right side, he really did something for that team. And he could do the same at Tottenham. Problem is his wages, 150 grand a week. Again, I'm not an accountant. Actually, no, 180 he wanted. 180k is too much for Lingard. And if I was him, I would take less money to be at a bigger team rather than take more money to be in the Europa League. I think Lingard could be a decent player at Tottenham, and he's homegrown as well, so that's a player that's homegrown. Lingard can left or right, and he also can play as a central midfielder. He can play box-to-box midfielder. If we played a 3-5-2, Lingard could play in that auxiliary central midfielder role. We can't afford to keep playing Sonny everywhere. Agreed. Agreed. We're going to have to rotate them. Which is the reason you buy Richarlison, because he can play there. If you bring a Lingard in, he can play there. We're going to have to start rotating the squad a lot. That's a great coffee. Let's see if it works, Kimber. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah. Wonder which one does it. It's the capital. I think it's the lowercase one that does it. Lingard, just got a feeling it might not be the right move for us. I don't feel right. My motto is, if in doubt, leave it out. Oh yeah. Do you have any of those Challo left? I've got a couple of them left, I think. Yeah. Is that a hint, Kimber? I have the lemon and ginger one, the vanilla, the turmeric, and the lemongrass. Is that a hint, Kimber? These four. I need to. I'm gonna order a tub. I'm just gonna buy a tub and say I can only afford to buy one because I want to get them in now. I want to try. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. That is a brilliant idea. We're going to do it. What if... Save a couple for me, please. Yes. What if we brewed... What if we brewed the iced tea in a bottle? I don't know how much you would need. I'd have to work out the maths for the recipe. What if I made iced tea in a bottle like this one and put a load of fruit in it? Like some strawberries, some peaches. I reckon that could be lovely. Some mint. We're going to do that. I'll order that today. I reckon that could be delicious. Yeah, because it is already cold. I just brew it without the ice. Because I wouldn't need to, because I'd make the tea mixture and I'd stick it in the fridge. That's a good idea. That's a great idea, I think. We can have iced tea on tap. All depends on what fruit I can get. Yeah. I wouldn't need to put sugar in because it's already the tea already had like the sweetener in it. Need to give that a go. That's our plan for the. We need to order that today. So we'll order a tub of the masala and jaggery. And we'll order one of the iced teas. We'll do that. We're going to do that after the stream ends. I feel like that could be a really good idea. Because iced tea is great. Everyone likes iced tea. I like iced tea. It's one thing, I tried this today. Speaking of which, I got this from the sushi place next door. Ramune. Fun marble drink. Bloody delicious. Any thoughts on letting Gus onto your show sometime? I'd like to do it. I don't know how I would do it. I'd probably have to get a StreamYard membership. I'd have to pay for that. So how many things can I do? I'd love to do it. We definitely need to start thinking about doing it. I don't know how I would do it, Bob. If you've got any advice, send me a text message. I can always buy a StreamYard membership and do it that way. Like do a couple of shows a week where it's just like this. And then we do a couple of shows a week where we have guests on. And we do like a podcasty thing. What a hat. Didn't say that because I didn't know it was Canada Day and nobody told me it was Canada Day. Otherwise I would have done it. And also, I don't have a Canada hat. Hint, hint, Bobby, I need a Canada hat. I need to find one. Maybe because we are got a plan in the works. I want to go to Florida. I want to go to Florida Disney in I want to go to Florida Disney in November, possibly, for my brother's birthday. And also, because it's during the World Cup, so I won't miss any football. Go to Canada Land at Epcot, my favourite part of Epcot, amazingly. What is that? My favourite part of Epcot is Canada. No idea why. It's my favourite part of Epcot for no reason. I do love the Canada ride at Epcot. I think that's brilliant. But get some Canada merch. Need more Canadian stuff. Or I can get some stuff if I go to Canada in October. I do want to go to Canada in October. Big up, Bobby. Lovely to see you, son. Hopefully you're having a great work day. And it's always great to see you. Would love that drinker. She loves fruits and smoothies anyway. Great stuff. Just do that. I don't know. I don't think it'd work like that. Try out the bait. I hate the overlays on the stream. This one, it still annoys me, and I might have to ask you to make me a new one, Bob, if you ever get a chance to do it. And if you ever know how to do it. I know you're really good at that sort of stuff, but I need a better overlay for the stream, because it's starting to... It doesn't fit the vibe. We would never have been on the same time, so it would work. 3 Spurs Boys shirts en route. We'll find a proper hat for you. Do you know your hat size? Big. It's 59 US, I believe it is. That's my hat size in the United States. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is in Canadian size, and I don't even know what it is in UK size. All I know is it's 59 US. Yes, StreamYard for 6 people. We could do it. We'll give it a go. I just hate the StreamYard overlay. It's so in your face and so ugly. And then I'd have to figure out... I don't think you can use Streamlabs with... I can't do the donation stuff on the same page as the StreamYard thing, but that doesn't matter. I can always have it in a separate tab of donations. Definitely need to figure it out. I'd definitely like to do it. Maybe we could... Do you want to trial that first, eh? Do you want to trial that Thursday, Bob? Do a free StreamYard thingamajig? You can trial it any day this week. Give me a shout if you want to trial it. I can make StreamYard graphics. Kimber! Here's a little shop. Took her like a little phenom. I've got my lucky cat. 52 American, what, 59. Big, my head is quite large, despite the fact there is nothing in there. It's a shame there isn't a hat like this, because that, like, with the Canadian flag, that would look cool. But the thing is, if I use a free StreamYard, you're not allowed graphics. You have to use the StreamYard one. That's the problem with send some coffee code graphics and I'll send you a selection of overlays. Great stuff, Kimber. I'll do that. I'll do that after the stream ends. But that's the problem with StreamYard. If you don't have, you can't just turn off all the StreamYard things. With Streamlabs, you can actually, if I do the, I can get rid of it. If I really want, I don't know why I don't just get rid of it, but it's fine. But I can get rid of it. StreamYard, no, you can't. It's a bit silly, really, but that's one of the reasons I don't like it. It's too in your face. And I don't think StreamYard allows you to have your intro, because I've got, for the intro I have, like for example my cat cafe, I don't think that works with StreamYard as well, so we'd have to do an entire new intro. Not an intro, I don't even think that's an intro, that's just a waiting screen. Because one of my ideas is to have the waiting screen, which is the cat cafe, and then have a theme song, and then we go into this sort of intermission area where we talk and chat and etc, etc. That's always been my sort of thing. I know Mr. Phil Lattis was going to do an intro for me, but he's run into quite a lot of work, so I don't think he's ever had the chance to look at it. I'd have to speak with Phil. Kimby and overlay, yeah, said overlay, yeah. Bloody hell, Bob. Bloody hell, Bobby. Have you got your water or rain sounds on? It's faint. If yes, any chance you can turn it up a little? I have a stream today. What I have is a calming blue mountain stream, relaxing nature sounds. That is what we have today. Just upload the video to StreamYard and start with it the same way we do with It's Bod Made Us. And give it a... If possible, are any of you guys free tonight to explain to me how this works? Because I don't know how it works. So we can do like a meeting on Streamlabs and then drink some beer and see if we can get it to work. This is what this stream is. We just chat. So I wanna have both sets of stuff. So I'd love to get guests on, because that would be wonderful. Right, got to bounce for a bit. Load of love. One and all might see on the flip side. Oh yeah. Big up Kimber. Lovely to see you as always. Look forward to seeing you. I'm free, Benny. Let's go. We can have a chat afterwards then. Just give me a shout when you're free, and then we can have a meeting, how it works. We can log on with a few people and try it out. Can we do... we can't do that now, because we have to end the stream and then start the stream again. So... You're not working next Monday, are you, Bobby? Next Monday you're off as well. You're off on a Monday. That's when your day off is. So we can do the stream. The first one can be next Monday. This is what we go through. This is how we all... Get all the chaps on. Get all the favourite people of the coffee company. The Fergusons. The Catman Jesses. The Bobby K's, the Kimbers, the Bobbies, the Bobs, the Coovers. Going to make a cup of it, still listening. Big up, Anthony. Enjoy your cup of tea. If you're free Monday, Bobby, all the people, We can trial it next Monday. We can do because now Fridays is now, it was going to be Football Fridays, as in double F for the coffee company. But it's been sort of overtaken by Paul Stewart Fridays. And that's sort of a good thing. So Monday could be the Monday Mayhem or something like that. Where we chat football, chat everything. Question mark. I have a ton of unused leave time at work I need to use. If y'all want to do next Monday, if you want to do this next Monday, I am down. Let's do it. Bobby K, next Monday, son. Be there or be squared. That's really delicious. I bet that's got absolutely nothing real in it. That's got nothing in it. That's got nothing in it. So now we got to figure out. I need to have a chat with Bob and Bobby and all the people that actually understand how StreamYard works, so I can get it to work. Or should I just bite the bullet and get a StreamYard? Remember, it's £25. Actually, no, what was it? It's £25 a month? Something like that? Actually, no, I think it's more than that. It's like 30. I'd have to look at it. This time I do have to be an accountant because that is a decent amount of money that I could be spending on coffee. Mine's blanked. I've been looking at one of these today. Quite a lot, even though I do not like these. Let's share the screen. Live. I've been looking at this today. That's a pretty guitar. That is pretty. Fender Player Plus Stratocaster in this blue colour. Been watching this a lot today. That's so pretty. I'd love to try one. I'd really like to try one. Because I reckon it would be nicer than the one I already... I don't like my Strat. I do have a Squire. I don't like the neck profile on it. This I might like, because it might have a more C-shaped neck. But that's so pretty. The price is great as well. What is it? It's 849. It is a bit expensive. For that guitar though, not a bad price. But calm down. It's not on my list yet. Strat isn't on my list. Gonna get rid of. Ooh. Everyone's sending me videos. Nice colour, like a swimming. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I like it so much. I love that blue. I really like it. Nothing happening on the phone today. Nothing happening. That's a good thing, actually. But I really like that colour. What's everyone's plans for the week? I know it's Monday. Does anyone have any? Is anyone going away? Is anyone just enjoying the sunshine? It's going to be a lovely week here. Back to 28 degrees on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be warm next week, so might have to get the shorts out again. That's the problem with Instagram, it's addictive. Great stuff, great stuff. What's this one? What is everyone's plan for this week? What are your plans, everyone? How is everyone spending this week? It's that part of the year where everyone wants to go away, but now it's the most expensive time. You don't want to go away in August at all. That's the worst time to go away. What is everyone doing? What is everyone doing? I finally changed my phone background in about 5 years. I made it actual Kauffie. It's great stuff. I'm really happy about that. It feels really fresh. How often do you guys change your wallpaper on your phone? I never change it, ever. So this will probably be my wallpaper for the next 7 years. Over the next week, but I'm not keen on the sun or garlic. You've just confirmed that you're a vampire, Mr. Grey. Anthony Gray, the vampire. great stuff on it. I need to stop looking at Instagram. Change mine once every few months, need to look at something new. That's a good idea, actually. I don't take enough pictures. I've always been the idea of, like, I barely took pictures of my trip to Milan. I took lots of clips, which I need to do a thing for the monologue, for the actual video I want to have, the video idea I want to do. Not that it's really a vlog now, because I didn't vlog enough for it to be a vlog. It might just be a video. Big up, Swifty. Big up, Swifty. Hopefully you're well, sir. I don't take pictures because I'm sort of the person that likes to live in the moment. Which is crazy, really. Because really I should take pictures because my memory is so poor that I can never remember anything. Like yesterday, when I was watching Henry Wright's stream, because I really like Henry Wright's stream, they were like asking, could you name 10 La Liga teams? And like, one of them said, Sava said, if you can't name 10 La Liga teams, you shouldn't be on a football forum, which is silly, really. But I couldn't remember 10 because my memory is so. I didn't name 10 in the end. I named about 13. My memory is so poor that I can't remember what I did 4 days ago because I've got brain fog, I've got chronic fatigue. That means I've got a poor memory. So really, I should be taking lots of pictures so I can remember things. When I'm having a great time, I usually remember it. But sort of things like I forget menial things. Like a lot of the things I forget. Like I'll forget my jacket. If I always forget my jacket. Or I forget my phone, or I forget my bag. I forget things that don't really mean anything. They're material things. If I don't remember it, usually it's not worth remembering. So I can tell you what I did in my 2006 holiday to Florida. I can remember. Yeah, hopefully, no, nothing too tolling or moling. Great stuff. Different screensaver or design and new case now and again, like having a new phone. Yeah. I've got such a poor memory. Probably because of inflammation in my head, because I've got inflammatory bowel disease. But I don't remember things. But I can remember things like holidays. I can remember the 2002 World Cup when I was in school. I was at Daglin Daglin Private School. I remember what I was doing in 2002 when I was watching the World Cup. When I watched, I remember that quite clearly, but I can't remember what I really did when I was like growing up because it wasn't worth remembering because it was all horrible. I remember good memories, but anything that's not worth remembering just goes straight on my head. Oh yeah, Nightbot. Anyone else like that? Does everyone have selective memory as well? It's a curse. Do not remember anything. It's one of the things I always do. If I get something, I do it immediately, just because I know I'm going to forget it. I really had to dig into my memory to remember 10 La Liga teams, because my memory is just so poor. Big up, Skiddo. Big up, Skid. So nice happen. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big up, Mr. Lindbergh, otherwise known as Skid. Long-time friend on the PlayStation. Big up, Skiddo. Not a bad thing, mate. You're on your own. Yes. Always. Always. But It's one of the reasons why we do the streams. We can have a chat with everyone. I'm the same way. Yeah. We have no guests today. We have no guests. Everyone is busy. It's one of the reasons why we're thinking about doing the Monday show with... That's a good idea that Bob has given us today, to maybe do a StreamYard thing when we have guests on. Do you still... Yes, I do. I'm just about to make a coffee and have it with you. Great stuff, Nifa. Hopefully you're doing well, miss. Hopefully you're doing well. So that if it's not, like, for example, Mr. Lindbergh in the chat here, we used to raid a lot in Destiny. Not so much anymore because just things have happened. I remember about 5 years ago, we were playing a raid called Crow's End, if anyone knows their Destiny raids. And I can still... Oh, actually no, the even funnier one... okay, it was frozen for 9 minutes there. Anyone else or just my phone? Possibly your phone. We were playing King's Fall on Destiny. And one of the mechanics of the final battle was you kill an ogre, which is this big monstery thing. And it would leave a bomb. And you would have 4 of these ogres and you would have to kill them. And one of the mechanics of that, the raid, was the challenge of the raid was to have 4 each and detonate 4 each at the same time, so each person had 4 bombs. And our friend, whose name is Mark, but is known as Studley, in our PlayStation group, he accidentally detonated his 4 bombs. But if you detonate your ones, it detonates all of them. And he did it early. So it killed us all. And he said, quote, "Who detonated their orbs of light?" And it came up on the screen that Studley Ledge has detonated his bomb. I just like detonated it. And we just bursted out laughing because it came up on the screen that he did it. But I can remember that. But I can't remember what I had for dinner 2 nights ago. It's bizarre. It is totally bizarre. Selective memory. Big up Bobby for putting the tips in. Great stuff. I'm extremely lacking in infantile amnesia. I remember almost everything from when I was a kid. A lot of it in great deal. Yeah. So yeah, there's just like, I remember silly things like that. Let's try and set it via StreamYard, and if you enjoy it, you can upgrade it. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's do it. When are you free, Bob? Because we can set that, we can have a meeting, because you are a admin on my StreamYard account. So we could set it up after the stream or something, and then we could just have a chat. What can we do? How do we upload videos and all that stuff? So I know how to use StreamYard because I've used StreamYard with other channels. But definitely willing to give it a go. Next Monday is when we said we can do it, because Bobby is got his day off. Ian says he can do it. We can just have a fun stream, or we can do it any time, really. Of course, I would like Bobby K to be there, because Bobby K is my buddy. And he needs to be on the show, because big up Bobby K. There are a certain selection of people that have to be there, one of which is Kuva, if he's around, one of which is Bobby K, one of which is Bob, Mr. Daigle, Mr. Ferguson can do it. And if we've got, and then there's me, so that's 6 people. But we can always rotate in and out. We can always do that. If we're only allowed to have 6 people. There's a few people that have to be in it. Mr. Kiriakou, he's on holiday for 10 days. He's in the Netherlands and he was at a music festival yesterday, lucky tosser. There are certain people, if we do a stream, have to be there. Piss off. I'm in. Just give me a time. Yep, that stuff. Just let me know what days you're free, Bobby. Oh, it's weird being warm again, because yesterday the weather was perfect and now it's like, it's too warm for me. And it's not even that warm. What's the temperature? It is 23. News just in. Andreas Christensen has just signed for Barcelona. And they've also signed Frank Kessie today. So how many players are they allowed to sign, realistically? It's Bobby K. Be up, Bobby K. As Bob says, great name. Great move for him, yeah. Anytime you can get out of the Chelsea is a great idea. And also, we forgot, Steven Bergwijn has apparently agreed a £30 million deal to him to go, €30 million, sorry, so that's 23 million-ish. Maybe slightly more. 26. Oh no, they say £30 million on the Give Me Sport. I don't... Apparently Bergwijn has agreed to go to Ajax for £30 million. And where have they got this money from all of a sudden? Probably from the sales of Anthony and Lisandro Martinez. Who is... Is anyone sad that Bergie's leaving? Are they glad? I'm certainly am glad, because for me he's been lacklustre to say the least. Hopefully he does well, because I think there is a great player in there. But he needs to get his attitude right. Clearly the attitude is not there, otherwise he would be in the team. He's deeply misused by Mourinho. Mourinho was playing basically as a right wing back. And then he just didn't... For me, Bergwijn is just like... He isn't a winger, and he's probably not tall enough to be a striker. I'm glad, yeah, good stuff. For me, that's thank God. The other night, people suggesting Memphis Depay come to Tottenham. No, he's worse than Steven Bergwijn. He's got a worse attitude than Steven Bergwijn. And he's already failed in the Premier League. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No more. Got this news, all the news. Michel Moutinho has signed a contract extension. He's been a superb player for them. I still wish we'd signed him when AVB was in charge. I really wanted that guy, but then Mr. Levy happened. Sad to see him go. There's a player there, but he just needs to go. We'll see what happens down the road. Yeah. I want to, yeah, okay. Interested in Swifty. I wouldn't want Depay, no. Barcelona trying to like, how can they afford all these players? I know they've just been bought out. That their debt has been bought out by some banking firms and whatnot, and suddenly they've got all this money, but they can't register. It makes no sense to me. And here we go. Juventus considering move for Bremer. For me, Bremer's going to Juventus. Because he wants Italian citizenship. And no one will listen to me on this matter. But Inter are going to make an offer of €30 million, apparently, according to Sembra at Inter. And it's a hell of a buy for €30 million. But I don't think he's going to Inter until they've at least sold Skriniar, which apparently is happening, so that's their replacement for him. It's going to be some back three, that, of Bastoni and Bremer. Got all these great... Wouldn't want to part, absolutely not. Bam, 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 bam. That's upsetting. Apparently Nicola Zaniolo has agreed a transfer to Juventus. That's a very good buy for Juventus, but he's got a poor injury record. But where does he fit in that team? I don't understand why we haven't bid for Weston McKennie. Tune. Oh, no. That is a good buy for them. Yeah, it is. I think Roma will not sell Zaniolo to Juventus, though. That's what I think Mourinho would physically not allow him to go there. Because he hates Juventus. And Juventus equally hate him. So I don't see a player going from Roma to Juventus. I think if Zaniolo goes anywhere, it'll be abroad. I don't see him going to Inter, because they haven't got any room, because they've got Barella and they've got... I can't remember the Inter team. They've got plenty of players in central midfield. AC Milan have got rid of well, they didn't get rid of him. He left on a free. So they do have the space in their midfield for Zaniolo, but not like for like with Franck Kessie. Some good buys out there. There are some decent players, but not players we need. We do need Weston McKennie. Absolutely, I would love to have Weston McKennie at Tottenham. I think him and Basuma is a hell of a midfield. Him, Basuma, Bentancur is an even better midfield. I think we could do some great... That would be brilliant. It'd add rotation. Tired, bloody tired. I ain't done anything today. There are some good players out there. There are some very good footballers that need to be joining Tottenham. Hi Ellie, big up Ellie. Big up LJ. You look cool on the 4th of July. Tom Cruise, eat your hat out. Eat your hat out, Tom Cruise. Big up, Eddie. It's a decent hat, though. I do love this hat. It's not the same as when I bought it, though, because I bought it in a water park and it shrunk. But it's helpful. Just a good hat. Perfect for walking around Disney. Safe to assume Pate Matasar goes back online. I hope so. I do not see the idea of buying him. There's another. Yeah, that's a terrible signing. I don't. Is he good? I don't know. I've never watched him play. He won the African Cup of Nations with Senegal. Right. I've got no hope for him. You've been to the USA much? I've been a few times. I plan on going this December. I have been to America. I've been to California, which I really enjoyed. I've been to Florida. I've been to Connecticut. I've been to New York plenty of times as well. I want to do some more parts of America. I'd love to do Portland for the coffee scene, but I've been to America a few times. I'm definitely not what's a coffee, what Crocker Cruises distance. Where would Skriniar go? Skriniar's going to PSG for 60 million euros, I believe it is. Which is crazy money, really, because he's not old, not young Skriniar. I think it's 27. I think it's 28 actually. Let's have a look. Milan Skriniar. He's 27, so actually no, that is a decent purchase. 60 million euros to PSG. Top defender he is. I'd love him at Tottenham. Longley, Skriniar, Romero would challenge for the league. I don't know why we don't just buy him. That would be a proper back three. Skriniar is the defender and the leader of the back three. Romero and Longley pushing into midfield with the ball. Defenders, aggression, defending ability. Just get it done. I'd love to have Skriniar. Old school defender he is. That's possibly why we're not linked with him, because he's not necessarily a ball carrier. He doesn't progress the ball. But then that's why you have a Longley and a Romero. Bobby, you and I got to get on Love Island. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Bobby K on Love Island would be funny. Okay, finally, you can do this right. Yeah! Ooh, that's the new Strada. Ooh. I don't think Bobby's lady would find that too happy with that. No, I don't think she would be. Mama Kay would certainly not be too happy with that. Which Bobby, Ellie, would you want us both? Ellie sandwich in between some chocolate bread. Oh yeah. So now Kimber's going to be mad, and Mrs. Mama Kay is going to be mad. But you're all going to die. Oh, that's full Bambi. Linear. Classic S-line. Don't kid yourself, lads. Mama Kay would give me away for a whisper and some Monster Munch. Russ Vernon, hey Ben, hopefully you're well, mate. Big up, Russ. Big up, big up. Hopefully you're well, Russ. Just Mama Kay is just gonna chuck Bobby out the door. Saying that, Whisper's great. Not the biggest fan of Monster Munch, but people like it. Final question. Before we go, because we are almost finished. What is your favourite confectionery or snack before we go? That's favourite confectionery or snack. Mine was always the sour Skittles. I love the sour Skittles. Skittles are good. Always used to get Skittles for football, the green ones. So let us know, before we go, last question of the day. Bobby K loves the Monster Munch. I bet they're great, but they're not my favourite. I do like my Quavers. I do like Quavers. Peanut M&Ms. Do you mean the peanut ones or peanut butter? Because that's a new ball game. Coffee crisp in Canada, Whisper in England. Ooh, Whisper is good. I like Time Out bars as well. Time Out bars are delicious. Butter tarts, Nanaimo bars, and ketchup chips. Ooh, ketchup crisps are good. I loved the American cheeseburger crisps were amazing. Wasn't Kit Kat voted the best chocolate bar? Do you agree it's not a biscuit? Yes! Bob, you've just killed your own argument. It's not a biscuit. You even said it's not a biscuit. Regular can't do peanut butter M&Ms. Cola cubes as a kid. Now any milk, Cadbury, dairy, chocolate. I got their duo bars today as part of the meal deal. Great stuff. Yorkie a close second. Yorkies are good. Kim and I might pop over tomorrow. We can test the live stream with guests if you like. If yes, leave it to me to get guests together. Brilliant stuff, Bob. You're in charge. We just need to have a chat later if you're around. How to set up I was being sarcastic, Ben. Come on, man. Have to try a beaver tail when you... Oh, yeah! Fell into that one, Catman. Oh, yeah. Need to set up... we need to have a chat how to set it up, though, Bob. If you've got the time in a minute, give me a shout. So still don't know how to do this stuff with StreamYard. We can have a chat. Oh, you've typed A and it didn't do the... That's annoying. Probably because it did the timer at the same time. That's annoying. You had to be a beaver, Catman. Oh, yeah. I just got it. Oh, yeah. And on that note, it's a great one to end it on. Thank you all so much for joining. Big up from everyone from Kimber to Juan on his first stream here. Catman, Mr. Chris Agenbar, Mr. Ian Ferguson, Mr. Bobby K, Spurs Plus, Mr. Graham, Anthony Gray, Catman Jess, Mr. Bob Spur, of course, Swifty, Mr. Skiddo, otherwise known as Dave Lindberg, and did I forget anyone? Miss Ellie, Mr. Russ Vernon, and thank you all so much for coming by. To my friends in the United States of America, enjoy your Independence Day. Enjoy. Get a few beeros in. 2-minute thing, buddy. We'll pop over way before 2 p.m. to set it all up. I'll get on layouts, etc. tonight. Brilliant stuff, Bob. Brilliant stuff. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ben. Have a great day, and everyone in. Great stuff. Thank you all so much for joining. Hope you all have a wonderful day today. And as always, if you smell what the Kauffie is brewing,